Hello, everybody. My name is Bob. Can't see me, but you'd rather see the figure than see me. Just saying hi to everybody there. We're going to get started here in about a second, maybe two. As you can see, we have Neca, their new Fog Captain Blake figure. Now, this guy just came out. Hello, Mr. Krabs. This figure just came out. I literally got him about a week ago from Entertainment Earth and really wanted to open him up for the show. So, and he's already attached. So, as you can see, yes, I'm sorry you can't find those Five Below ships. I've been told that if you're looking for the Five Below ships, the Star Wars ships that I've been posting about over the last couple of days, that they do pop up from time to time online on the Five Below site, and you can order them. So maybe you can set yourself a warning or something so that you know, or an alert, so that you can pick one up. Literally just saw them in Collegeville, PA today. Somebody asked how much was Captain Blake here. Captain Blake was $34.99 on Entertainment Earth. And I picked him up, immediately grabbed him because I saw this figure back at Toy Fair back in February. And he made my top 10 of Toy Fair, and I was like, that's a figure I have to have. Because The Fog, directed by John Carpenter, is an awesome movie. If you've never seen it, it's a great ghost story. A ghost story with a comeuppance. Not many films, usually, especially in the Michael Myers era, they were pretty much all like hack and slash. There was some suspense, don't get me wrong, but there was suspense, but I think The Fog captured that perfectly. And for Neca to tap one of those characters from that film, the bad guy slash anti-hero kind of character that Captain Blake is, I thought it was fantastic. And, so much better than getting, like, Adrienne Barbeau as Stevie Wayne. Not that I wouldn't like to have an Adrienne Barbeau figure, but having her would be great. Yes, I think the voice in PA, the town, was also Jamie Lee Curtis. That's in Halloween 3, Kirch 8000. What scale is this, Engage and Destroy? He is 7 inches tall. I do have some figures off here to the side. Well, I will give you a scale once I get them out of the package. But let's stop talking. I'd like to point out this is a 17 and up toy. Warning, choking hazard. Real toys. Neca, we'll flip it over here, look at the back. Again, sorry about the light and the glare, you can sort of see me in the background. But Neca went all out. The artwork is courtesy of Cavity Colors. The design is by Randy Falk and Stefan Fulkins. The sculpting and the fabrication is by Thomas Gwynn and Kyle Windricks. The paint is by John Wardell, and the prototypes were by TrueCast Studios, and the packaging was by Chris Longo. But the artwork is courtesy of Cavity Colors. Now, if you didn't see the 4K restoration, it was fantastic. It was you could see so much more into the Fog than you could before, and I thought it would kind of ruin it and point out, like, oh, there's the wires, you can see the crew in the background. No, it didn't. It just made it 10 times creepier. So we do have batteries here. I'm looking forward to getting that, and I just realized that I probably don't have a screwdriver on me, and I don't. So I'm going to have to get one to get him to work. So I'm just going to wave real quick here to a bunch of people, and as I do that, I'm going to quick run to get a... Okay, I don't have a screwdriver close by, so we're just going to open him up, and I'm going to do my best to try to get those batteries in there. So bear with me here. Now, this is a blister pack. Wow, it actually looks like there is. There's actually here on the side, I'm going to hold it up right here. I thought I'd have to cut this puppy out all the way, but I think I just have to bust these open, which is far better than what I was going to do, which was just cut it open. So I just picked up the Neca Predator Dutch figure. It's epic. Yes, a lot of those Predator figures are epic. Oh, no, I broke it. So, oh, that's cool. Came apart real easy. Just run your finger down the side here. And not 100%, but this is my first one of these 7-inch figures I've ever done. We actually have Elf on the way. Supposed to be here soon, so I'm looking forward to checking out Buddy Elf. But this is nice. Don't have to worry about ripping the package. Got the card here. And he comes out of what I call the plastic coffin. And I'm just going to set this over here to the side. And as you can see, I've got a figure over there that we'll do scale for. Now, he is rubber banded in. So, as you can see, we've got rubber bands here, here. But, I mean, look at that face. Ugh. I mean, how many people get a zombie leper pirate as a figure? He is just... wow. They have just gone above and beyond. Neca's really bringing it to a whole new level. This is a 7-inch scale figure. The clothes are real. We've got a sword here. We've got a scabber here for him to put in. That face looks like me. Okay, Mr. Krabs. I'm glad your face looks like you. So these are the kind that you just break off, but I got scissors right here, so we're just going to cut them instead of going through. The damage is already done. Once he's open, he's open. There's no going back now, Captain Blake. A lot of ways, these 7-inch figures that they've been doing, they have great articulation, and the clothes are great, and they're almost in the style of Migos, but they are far superior. Ooh. There is some weight to this guy. Oh man, that's a little tiny screwdriver that I'm going to have to get. So hopefully those instructions were just to change the battery. So, let me show you back here. So we have this right here. So that, I guess I pull that out, and then he's going to be good to go to light up. Like that. And so we got the cloth here on the arms. You can see where the bandages are wrapped, where he's been ravaged by leprosy. Yes, this is Captain Blake from NECA's 7-inch line. Great hands here, almost as if they're reaching. I hate not knowing where joints are, but oh, that's awesome. So he does have a bit of a, he is stiff. This is no, as you can see, we have some great feet here. We got nice little ankles here, so we're going to get some interesting angles on him. And he does seem to have joints up in here to make him pose better. So the belt, let's see him bring the belt down. And this isn't like, you know, this isn't like a Jason or Michael Myers. This is a little bit more of a mood kind of villain. So he's going to be standing there waiting. So let's see if I can get the arm here. There we go. So the sword's going to go in there. In a lot of ways, he kind of looks like a zombie Captain Jack Sparrow. And actually, you get an army of these if you could afford to buy an army of these. You could really do the zombies from Pirates of the Caribbean. That'd be really funny. So, this nice little detail here. What's my favorite NECA figure? Oh man, that's tough. I'm not really sure what my favorite NECA figure is. Right now, he's warning. He's getting real close. We're not done putting them all together yet and doing the lights and stuff. But I'd have to say I really enjoyed a lot of the Jasons that they've done recently, and the Jason playset. Then again, we reviewed the Jungle Predator on Predator Day, and that thing was fantastic. I mean, the photography I took with it was just great. You had a lot of fun with it. So here he is. He's freestanding on his own. Yeah, I'm excited for the new Jason too. Whoop, he just went. Let me see if I can lean him up here. So, oh, there he goes. I'm going to put him right there. See if I can. And it's a little uneven, the cardboard that I have him on here, but I do have him on a marble top. And I'm going to get these weapons out here. So don't eat this. That's bad. And definitely don't put it in any salsa chips. Unless you're trying to shut a place down. There's the scabber. And then the sword is taped in. Got to be careful. I broke a Star Wars gun last time I tried to do this. So, see here. Goes in. Nice and easy. It's got a little bit of a rusty sheen to it. Chipped and broken here. It's awesome. It's all detail. It's not, they even have little details there. This thing is just, it's covered with like mud and seaweed and dust and dirt. It looks lived in. I mean, he looks lived in, considering he's supposed to be at the bottom of the ocean for a couple of years. Well, 100 years. That night. So we'll stick this in here. Hope you guys can see this. There is a little belt spot to put this in, and we do have a little nub. Love these technical terms I'm making up as I go here. Oh, that's a little bit tighter than I thought it would be. That's what she said. So, sorry, this isn't the most interesting thing in the world. Here we go. I'm guessing once it's in there, it's in there. Wow, this is tough. My favorite Neca figures is Heath Ledger's Joker. Oh, that's pretty good. I like the Superman, but honestly, I've never taken him out of the box, the Christopher Reeve one. I used to sell Neca figures when I was working at Suncoast Video, and I had way too many come back and be broken, and we'd have to return them all the time. So I never took my early ones out of the package because I thought, they look good. No, I'm good with that. I can just leave them in there. And, you know, some of the later ones, I always look and see if they'll break right away, but they don't. So they've really improved on their, you know, they're from their beginning. So this is, wow, this is Captain Blake. Look at this costume here. The outfit that he's wearing. You got some waves here. This is, look at the back of this. I mean, this is a well-crafted, well-outfitted zombie pirate. I'm going to put the sword here. The sword is fantastic. The details. He even has, if you can see these, I'm going to hold these up here. So, as you can see, we have fingernails, hands. I mean, the outfit, the face. Look at that face. So, I'm going to put the sword in the hand here. I have a friend who is, The Fog is one of his all-time favorite movies. He was actually Captain Blake at a hayride we worked at. It was great until he put on the red eyes and then he couldn't see anywhere. It was pretty funny. So we have the sword. Just feel like I should cue the music, but then I can't put this back up somewhere else. Wow, this is a fantastic figure. So I'm going to pull the piece of, I'm going to pull the battery thing out here. So that's a little tag right there. Flip the switch, and there are the eyes. Let's see if I can kill the light a little bit. So I killed the light behind me, and this is what we're looking at now. If I put it, if I can focus just a little bit, hitting my camera focus here. I mean, you can hum the music. So, wow. All right. I'm going to put him, the light back on so we can see him better again. And then he has a little switch at the top of his head, right, well, the back of his head, right here. And then, boop. Wow, you can actually kind of see them. Head moves pretty good. It's not loose. And he does look mad. I'm a little surprised that they didn't include the gold cross. Wow. Yeah, the gold cross should be here, but that's a minor complaint on this fantastic figure. I mean, I think he's going to make my top 10 of the year. Considering I saw him at Toy Fair back in February, I now have him in my hands. I am not disappointed. Wow, this is a fantastic figure. Never seen The Fog, but I want to. Engage and Destroy. Have to see The Fog. My wife is a big movie nut, and she was complaining there's no good horror movies anymore. So I was running down the different titles for her, and she was like, "Yeah, I saw it." And I finally came across The Fog, and it was kind of just like, "Did you see The Fog?" And she's like, "Yeah, I saw the remake." And I go, "Did you see the original?" And she said, "No." And we sat down and watched it. I think we watch it twice a year now. We always watch it in April when the movie happens, and we just saw it for the 4K restoration that happened. So, again, this is NECA's 7-inch Captain Blake from The Fog. He was played by Rob Bottin in the film. He worked on the makeup in the film, but he also did the special makeup for the movie Maniac, which is a lot of fun to watch. He did the special makeup effects creator for Joe Dante's The Howling, which is an underrated film. It's worth watching. And I'm going to put it right at you. And then he would go on to do The Thing with John Carpenter, which is, I mean, that makeup to this day is legendary. So, yeah, can't go wrong with Killer Pirates. You can't. Sorry if I'm not responding to everybody's comments, but I am just wowed by this figure. So, it is not a zombie Captain Jack Sparrow. It is actually Captain Blake from The Fog. No one said that. I'm just updating that. I'm trying to turn his eyes back on to give you guys another shot at what the eyes look like. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Ugh. Not that nice, bro? What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 80. Oop.
Do you know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So, got rattled by my comment. Haha, sorry, bro. Yeah, I did. What was your question? I'm trying to scroll back here. Can't go wrong with Killer Pirates. You waved to Batman. I need this figure, but I'm only 16. Colby, I'm surprised that you actually can't buy this figure. Some people have reported finding them at FYE. I'd be surprised if they didn't sell it to you. They're usually pretty cool about that, considering I worked at FYE. I don't think there's anything dirty or wrong about this figure. It's just the fact that I think it's from a rated R movie. But, I mean, you could hold up a Pirates of the Caribbean figure to it and say the same thing. Like, how's this any different? This zombie pirate. But this is a very incredible figure. I really like it. Highly recommend it. And I'm going to be signing off here, guys. But let's do some quick comparisons. So we do have him next to... Now, they're both flat on the ground. I don't understand what's going on there. They're both flat on the ground. And here we have a 6-inch. This is a 6-inch Black Series Pimp Trooper. And then here we have Blake. So Blake is, I'd say, almost 2 inches taller than him. So he's a little bit taller. And then I do have, this is a 375 Super 7 Alien figure. Kind of shows you the size there. Very tiny in relation to Captain Blake. So maybe, I'm sorry, maybe he's an 8-inch figure. Yeah, he's definitely an 8-inch figure. And then here we have Manny Faces, who I like to bring out from time to time. Blake dwarfs him. He's only 5 inches. So, again, can't go wrong with Captain Blake, this NECA figure. A beautiful design. We've got the ravages of time, the sea, as well as his leopardcy. We have the eyes that go on and off if you need them to. The face is great. The jaw does not open, but I have no complaints considering the character never talked. He does come with a sword and a scabbard. The belts are loose. The clothes are loose. The rags just hang off of him. We have great ankle design here. Make him work. I mean, the knees are jointed, so you can bend his knees if you wanted to make him more of a swashbuckling pirate. But that wasn't really the character, in the film at least. So I can hear the music in my head. It's such a cool score if you've never heard it. So, highly recommend NECA's Captain Blake. And look it up on Amazon. It's definitely on Entertainment Earth. And what is this figure called again, Colby? He is called Captain Blake from The Fog. Or just say The Fog figure from NECA. He is on Entertainment Earth. That's where I got him. He was $34.99. Highly recommend it. Completely worth it. NECA just knocked it out of the park. NECA's been just, they've been raising the bar every time. This is a fantastic, I said it like 12 times, figure. Thanks, junkies. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good holiday. I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can.